It's 8 a.m. right now. I just worked out at 6:30, killed shoulders and arms, and I was just thinking about this for myself. I used to look at all these self-improvement creators and think they were like so far above me that they had some trick, some sort of thing that they had, some fucking magical aura that they had that would allow them to stay disciplined. But in reality, a lot of them had to develop the discipline over the consistency of the habits. Let me tell you a story about me. I was not the guy I am today. I woke up 6 a.m., hit my morning routine, went to the gym, now I'm recording this video. But when I was starting out, I used to be an esports player. Let me tell you a story about when I played esports when I was playing Fortnite from 3 p.m. to 12 a.m. I don't know how many hours, I think that's almost 10 hours a day, right? Some days a lot longer. Some days I literally get 4 hours sleep, go to school sleep deprived, and do the same bad habits over and over again. Failing to the vices of like, scrolling on Instagram for esports clips. I knew exactly what I was fucking looking for scrolling on Instagram for, esports clips. At the time, some bitch like Summer Rae was popping off. I'd fucking go look at her flicks, or it was just brutal. It was over for me. I was cooked. So trust me, I understand your down bad position. I don't even think I was eating 40 grams of protein a day. I would wake up, go to school, get home, play Fortnite for a little bit, go to basketball practice, half-assed it at basketball practice, go home, oven pizza, Fortnite, and then look on Instagram for clips. My attention span was so cooked, I tried to watch a clickbait self-improvement video, not like a real self-improvement video from Hamza, John Mark, or even Iman Gadzhi's unfiltered stuff. No, I watched the down low Brett Maverick or Alpha M video.
Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy?
Like the clickbait top 3 tips to get girls. I couldn't even watch that shit for 1 minute and 30 seconds without my brain scrolling to the next thing. I just remember one day, I logged on, I clicked the Alpha M video on self-improvement, and I couldn't even watch it. I remember it was like 1 minute, 30 seconds in, and like sparking out, just next Fortnite video. I would just click it for the instant dopamine of, oh, maybe this will help. Watch the 1 minute intro, next video. I was the lowest down person possible. And somehow I became extremely disciplined, was able to wake up before 6 a.m. for 3 months straight, been lifting consistently to failure every session for 5.5 years now. How did I do this? It's very simple. Let me start with saying this. A lot of people will hear me say the obvious answer of habits, gym, consistency. You know what to do already, but you don't believe in that shit because you think these guys have some special ability that they did to get to where they are. You'll say in your head, well, this millionaire doesn't do habits, this guy lives like this, but you're not them, bro. You know damn well that this stuff, having a routine, having structure in your life, and getting the fuck after it and starting to improve yourself will help your life. You know that's what you need. You don't need more cope of, oh, Elon Musk smokes weed, so I'll smoke weed too. You're a fucking idiot, bro. That doesn't fucking matter. Or for example, Andrew Tate, who, in my opinion, has been a great influence on me, will say something like, cold showers are gay. You don't need this in your routine. You won't listen to his good advice. You'll only listen to the cope advice, that he smokes cigars, gets with women, and you'll just keep being a degenerate because you won't actually listen to his message of the more you put in, the more you get out. And I remember too, I would hate on these people who were jacked or on self-improvement. They didn't even have to be on self-improvement. They could just be jacked. If they looked good, I would hate on him because it reflected in me that I didn't look good. I didn't get woman. I wasn't respected by other men. I was a fucking loser. I wasn't that low where I'd comment some dumb shit on their page, but I would always like tell my friend like, oh, look at this meathead, look at this idiot, right? That was lifting weights. I'd be like, does he think this shit will actually help him get girls? Like, no, it's not gonna help him at all. I would hate on a guy's hairstyle. I was that low. I'm like, oh, look at that guy with his hair. Like, that doesn't actually help him. Like, it's all genetics. Like, it's all mewing. It's all jawline. Like, you have to have the perfect face. I would say these weird copes because I didn't want to take the action to improve my life. And be honest with yourself, you need to stop fucking coping with yourself and telling yourself that just because these guys can do something, that this shit's all a lie and it doesn't work. You know it's true and you know it works. You're just saying that because you aren't willing to take the action it takes to do it. It would take too much effort to improve yourself. And a lot of people think that watching self-improvement videos and trying to upgrade your life is all this weird self-improvement porn thing. You've heard of that term a ton, self-improvement porn. And for you guys who don't know what that means, it's watching all these self-improvement videos, doing all the habits, but never taking action. Let me explain this to you guys. I actually know someone in real life who does a lot of self-improvement habits, but he half-asses them. He can never go all in. And you cannot fall under this category. It's the consistency that gets you the result. Not that your limiting beliefs are on. This is how to actually upgrade your character in real life. The number one thing, if you're in a down bad state like I was, is you have to start off small. you might think you have to turn over a whole new leaf on Monday morning, when it's just having a routine that you can easily do at first. I remember when I tried to wake up at 6:30 every morning, couldn't do it, failed after 2 days. But guess what? When I woke up at 8 a.m. every morning and had an easy routine, I was able to do it. Then I said, oh, this is easy, let me try 6:30. Then I did 6:30 easily. Then I did 5:45 a.m. because it's the progression that gets you there. There's a term in the gym. If you guys don't already lift, that is a problem. You need to get in the gym. But regardless of the point, there is a term in the gym called progressive overload. If you don't know what that is, it's progressing on your lifts each week, getting stronger each week, not overblowing yourself every session, right? And it's the same thing with self-improvement. You don't want to start on a weight that you can't do yet. Nobody walks in the gym and benches 315 their first day in the gym. No. So why do you expect your routine to be so hard, to have the perfect routine? No, it doesn't have to be perfect. You just have to start off with something you could do. To be honest with you, this is the best actionable advice I could ever give you. Start by honestly being able to meditate for 5 minutes. 5 minutes a day of meditation. And you'll notice a difference. You'll have less social anxiety. You'll feel better. You'll get in more of a routine. Literally, try to hit a wake-up time that seems bearable for you, but it's a little bit challenging. You can do it consistently. When you get in the gym, you don't have to do a workout of someone who's been lifting for 5 years is doing. It could literally be as simple as a 30-minute full body workout, a 30-minute chest workout with 5 sets. Just something you know damn well you could do. And it's about getting in every day. It doesn't have to be the perfect session. You have this cope in your head that you can't do it because you have to have it perfect. Perfection kills action. When you stop coping and realizing that perfection kills your action, that's when you'll start making progress, because you'll start doing little things that you weren't doing before, because it's just starting doing them. Because once you start them, it's a snowball effect. You'll get better and better over time. And what habits should you be doing exactly? Start off with just basic shit. Getting in the gym, building out a morning routine. I have a morning routine video, you guys can check it out right here. But just starting off with something you know damn well you can do. Doing things to improve your life directly. It doesn't have to improve your exterior. It can improve your interior as well. Like meditation, gratitude journaling, deep journaling. Because when you're stuck in a rut, you need the little things to improve your life. And just habits, habits, habits. What you do every day determines who you are in the future. And don't let these bullshitters tell you that what you do in your 20s doesn't fucking matter. Because it does. Because what you can do in your 20s will set you up for life. Because my thing is, imagine if you did 1 week of those habits consistently. But then imagine if you did 5 years of habits and working on yourself consistently. You'd be a machine. You'd be a monster. You'd be a beast. And guess what? Self-improvement compounds. So the more you do the good habits, the better you get at them, the more and more your life improves. Your life should change every 3 months on self-improvement if you're doing it correctly. And this is exactly how almost everyone starts in self-improvement. And guess what? For me, when I was small as fuck, when I was weak, when my attention span sucked, eventually how I got out of it is my brother dragged me into the gym and forced me to go. He forced me to take action. I was scared to step in the gym. After I took that leap of faith and got in the gym and realized that nobody was coming to save me and nobody cares about your self-improvement journey but you, is the moment I started chasing self-improvement. My first habit was lifting. It was the cornerstone habit for me. But after a while, I got onto the other habits as well, because I knew lifting directly improved my life. Oh, so would the other habits. So I did the other habits and they improved my life too. And eventually I got to the point where I am now, where I have insane confidence in myself. I honestly have almost no social anxiety. I have my dream physique, and I literally run an online business at 19 years old that I love to do, all because I was just consistent in self-improvement. I wasn't perfect all the time. I fucked up a ton. I'm not saying I was perfect ever, but guess what? I just stuck to it, and after a while, I upgraded my character in real life. I'm getting to the results I want. I'm chasing that greatest version of myself to ever exist. I just want to end this off by saying, we only have one spin around this globe. Don't fucking waste it on your deathbed thinking, what if? Being that weak version of yourself. Being a fucking bum. Do you want to be a fucking bum your whole life? Fuck no. I know I didn't want to be a bum. I want to be a fucking superstar. I want to be the greatest version of myself to ever exist. I didn't want to be a fucking loser anymore. And when you're in this bum state where you don't do any habits, you're fat as fuck, you're skinny as fuck, you're either weak, dumb, can't do shit. It's demoralizing, but how you get out of it is you just do a little habit and it springs into all the other big habits, because that's the barrier to entry for you. If you do something like going to a hard gym session, it'll be too hard, it'll be too much commitment, and you'll be like, I'm not doing this shit the next day because you're not at that level yet. But yeah, that's what I had for you guys today. And don't forget, sacrifice today's comfort for tomorrow's growth always. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.